Hello, namaste. Most welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Durga Gaha, and today's show I have brought one of the new video regarding this Microsoft PowerPoint. And today's topic is how to create a basic PowerPoint slides, PowerPoint presentation. So for anything, so to deliver to our students for any presentation or for any workshop or for anything like that. So how to create a beautiful, a normal basic presentation with the help of PowerPoint. And we can use PowerPoint offline mode as well as online mode also. So I'm going to use it offline mode and the version is 2010. Doesn't matter whichever version you use, most of the contents, most of the features are same. So it is all about the slides, design, transition, animations, slideshow, and all. So these are the basic things that we get in PowerPoint. So if it is a PowerPoint, a few things that we need to know, that is the content, the topic, the presentation of us will be presenting to our audience. So that's why if it is a PowerPoint presentation, there are three characters. One is the presenter. It can be ourselves. It can be a teacher. It can be anyone like that. Sometimes it can be a student also. And next one is the content, the topic that we want to deliver to our audience. An audience. The third character is the audience. The first one is the presenter. The next one is the content that can be the PowerPoint slides. Next one is the audience. And always by giving good respect to the audience, we have to create our PowerPoint slides, our design, our animations, our words, our all the things have to be based according to the audience. So here we go. So once we open the PowerPoint, so from to open PowerPoint, we can go to we can press Windows plus R, then we can type Power PNT. Power PNT. By that also we can come to this presentation. And firstly, so our presentation window will be looking like this, a normal one. So we will be getting one slide. So click to add title, then subtitle and all. So if you need more, and we'll be getting lots of tab or the menu, home, insert, design, transition, animation, slideshow, review and view. These are the tab or the menus that we get, and these are the ribbons, and ribbons are divided into different categories. So according to the tab, if you go to insert tab, we'll be getting different. So okay. Now let's get started. From the new slide, one will be added. If you enter next, then after we can click on this. If you click on this, so by default it will be on this title and content. If you need, we can see the different layout over here. We can see the different layout according to our need. We can use anyone, either one. So if it is to content comparison or title only, anything picture with caption. So normally we use title and content. Let's go for this. And if you want to use shortcut, we can press Ctrl plus Yam also. Ctrl plus Yam also. So we'll bring the new slide. For example, let me try. So Ctrl plus Yam will bring the new slide also. Okay. And if you want to change the layout of this slide, then you can go to the layout. Then after you can go anything like this. For example, if you need comparison type, where you want to go for the differences and all. So rather than doing by us, if you get the ready-made thing, that will be useful. So that is the thing. And these are the things that we can use. Then after, if you need anything like this, for next thing is we can divide the section also. Mainly our presentation can be divided into different sections like the introduction, then the body part, and then the ending part or the conclusion part. So you can use the section like this also. If you do add section, then untitled section up there. If you right click and rename this, we can do introduction part like this also. So we can go for the introduction part. It can be one slide or 2 3 slide. If there are many slides, that will be good. For example, first and second part are of introduction part. Then if we third part is of this next one body part, then we can go again section, then add section, then again here we can see the untitled section, then rename this. So by this we can do the body part or any like this also. Show anything what it is required that we can do. Then after these are the normal things. Then after you can see the font, different font we can include. So then after the different paragraph here, we can see most of the things. Most of the title will be in the center alignment. Then after these bullets are required to point different points. Then after if you need different columns, this can be used. Sometimes we need the different line spacing also. Line spacing means between two lines. The spacing can be there, and we can use different drawing charts also. This will make a beautiful. This will add the beauty of our presentation. And my time, I didn't want to take much time on this part, so that's why let's add some title. Always to make our presentation there has to be a title. So without the title we are not going to make. That's why we need to have very much specific and clear about the title. And the subtitle can be there and it can go, it can move forward. Then if we move to this insert menu, this is very much useful because we are likely to insert too many things in our presentation. So like table, so if it is table, how many rows, how many columns. Then after if it is picture, if you have downloaded any picture by clicking over here, so we can insert picture in our presentation. So because graphical presentation will be much more stronger than the only theoretical or only text-based presentation. Then after, if you need to clip art or if you need to take a screenshot or shapes, yeah, using different shapes, that is very much important. It depends, right? You can do in this way, just click and drag, then right click and edit text. Then after, if you double click on it, we can see the different color also and all. So sometimes if you want to write anything like that, sometimes it can be useful. So using the shapes also, sometimes smart art also means it is smart art is simply the shapes which are beautifully designed and ready-made. You can see sometimes if you want to, so the different cycle, butterfly cycle or what cycle, and cycle can be useful if it is the process, in anything processing, we can use it. If it is listing, these things can be used, or other are also there. Okay. Then after the chart also show, if you have to present any chart like bar chart and all, so these things can be used. So I'm not going to use anything like that for now. So and the next one is, okay, and the next one is text box. It is very much useful feature that we need to know. So always let me go to the next one. For example, um, let me do the blank first of all so that I can show layout and a blank. For example, okay, there is nothing now here, so there is no placeholder like this, like this. So if I need to write here something, then how to do so? Simply go to the insert menu, then text box, and click simply, and you can type it so that you are able to type. So that's, so this text box is very much useful. Then after others like equation, if you're a mathematics teacher like that, it can be useful. And a symbol, so different symbols are there. If you click on this group like symbol, then if you have anything, because our keyboard is very much, keyboard has limited keys. For example, this copyright symbol inserted. So that's why symbols are there. Then if you want to insert any video, so video from file from our computer or from clip art, that can be useful also. But sometimes if you have a long video, that can make our presentation bit longer. So that is the thing. Okay, so that's why use these insert tab is very much useful that we can use according to our need. And then after design means here, so orientation, slide orientation will be always landscape. So if you are going to present page setup, so I'm going to show one thing. This one, so just like 4.3, it is the normal basic one. So if you do slide, so it is not full screen. So let me change it into page setup. This one 16 by 9. Then after, let me show full screen now. I can see the full screen. So that's why it can be useful for us while presenting also, so that our screen will be covered. That's a page setup in design, then page setup, and simply you can choose that 16 by 9 ratio. That will be done. And after, if you have anything design, any ready-made design, if you want to use, that will be making it more beautiful. Sometimes most often I use this design because it shows a little bit like clipboard or the board like that. And transitions, these are very much useful. Sometimes it will make something animation. So to attract audience, view also it can be used. Different animations are there. Duration you can put. And if you put on this on a mouse click, that is better rather than the timing. Sometimes timing that shows that it is an animation is very much useful tool. For example, uh, if you have this word, then after animations, so for example, fade or flying, and mainly floating like this are wipe. So these things, these are appear float in. So most often we use this float in also. That's why our content will come one after another. So for example, first one, then second one like that. Then if you need that animation pin, we can click on this animation and you can see how many animations you have. And don't put too many animations, but some animations will make it beautiful. But if you put too many, then it seems like over makeup makes a person ugly in the same way. That's you can see how many animations you have done. Okay, next one is slide. So here you can see how to do the slide and also sometime, for example, from the beginning or from the current. From beginning, shortcut is F5, and from current we can do Shift plus F5. So if you use, for example, right now I am in third one. If I do F5, I'll be going from the first one. But if I need to play from this third one, then I can play simply Shift and F5, so that will be played. An animation is there. In this way we can do. Then others, not much spelling and research. Sometimes we may need these things. View, normal view it is. Then after slide sorter view, how many you have and all. If you want to print out hands out view also can be useful. So these are the different view. This was for today. So I think I took a bit longer time. So sorry for that. But this is how we can create a general presentation. But we need a topic and we need to have a good homework. We need to have good research. That is how we can make our presentation beautiful. Thank you this much for today. Uh, Likely to see you next time. Thank you. Have a nice day.